Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the street stocks here at Eldora. So far ran the fastest time in practice. Hopefully we can keep that up here for qualifying. I've ran like a 2:35 in my last practice, but the track was also a little bit worn in like it is now, so hopefully we can get a pretty good time here in qualifying. I'm gonna run top side for the whole first lap, try to build as much speed as we can into the second lap, because I just feel like you don't get as much speed just coming off of turn 4 by itself. So we're just going to run top side, try to get as much momentum as we can for the second lap and really just push it the second lap. Just got to try not to hit the wall and slow ourselves down at all. But now that we have a little bit of grip up here, should be able to get a good launch off of turn 4. We just got to not ruin our lap by smacking the wall, mainly. We're going to run high 1 and 2 and real low in 3 and 4 and just try to keep the car pointed straight, not get too sideways here. That felt like a pretty good lap. I ran a 3:19 running the outside. What? Excuse me? I ran a 1:49. Holy shit. I'll take it. That's as fast as I've ran so far. I didn't even realize we ran a 3:19 on the first lap just on the outside. That's flying. That's absolutely nuts. I'll take it though, because I know 3 and 4 I can make that bottom work for a little while. Probably use it in the heat races and somewhat through the feature race, but once it wears out, you'll be moving up with the grip. But yeah, practice, we didn't have any grip really up here, and then we kind of worked it in through practice, so I knew qualifying would be a little bit more speed, but I didn't expect a 1:49. That is absolutely blazing. So still have a couple guys left to qualify. I think the 15 dropped out, so we'll have to wait on the couple guys left to qualify, finishing up, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green in the heat races. Alright, we held the pole, which is awesome. We'll be pole position heat 1, and hopefully we can hold that for the feature race as well. Second ran a 3:36 in qualifying. He was pretty quick in practice as well, so should be an interesting race. Hopefully we could have a good start and just pull off from there. Like to be able to get the pole for the feature race. Don't know how many cautions there will be at this track. Hopefully we can get a pretty green race. I think it's only a 25 lap main. 8 laps here in the heat. We won't have any consolation race since there's only 15 cars in the race. That was the only people that registered too. It was only like 15 that registered. Did not know if I was going to get a full field though, because for the longest time there was only like 6-7 people registered. I wasn't going to run it then. Then the last like 5 minutes or so it really shot up, which is nice.
You're going to be on the inside. The road is closed.
So hopefully we could hold the lead here for this heat race, short heat race. I think it's going to be tough to pass unless somebody screws up, gets in the wall. But once the track gets real worn out, hopefully by the time the feature rolls around, or at least through the feature, it'll get more worn in. Should be some decent racing, I feel like. Just got to try to keep our car pointed straight, not screw up and hit the wall, because I've hit the right side off of turn 2 a bunch. And sometimes getting into turn 1. I don't really do it in turn 3 because I usually run lower, which makes sense. I don't really have to worry about getting in the wall. We'll restart in 4th gear so I don't have to shift. Seemed to have worked at a couple of tracks where I didn't think that was going to work at. So we'll see how this goes.
Boy.
I'd rather try it here in the heat race and lose a spot than in the feature and lose spots.
Right on.
Got the pace truck out there. It's about to turn in. And we're going to get going. They're going to be side by side for second, so that's going to help us out. That 4th gear kind of did work pretty well, which was nice. Don't want to destroy the top through the heat race, but there'll be people using it, so it's going to get destroyed regardless. There'll be more of grip built up in the middle of 3 and 4 the more people run the bottom, but we'll see how many people actually adapt to running the bottom. I still can't believe we ran a 3:19 just running the outside on our first lap for qualifying. That was freaking flying. Not what I expected at all. Because when I ran like the 19 I think in practice, or 3:50 in practice, 3:19 was the qualifying time. The 3:50 in practice, it was just on a new track and ran top bottom like I did for qualifying the second lap. But there just wasn't much worked in, so it was a fairly green track and you kind of just slide around a lot more. And the 6 car was asking me like what my steering offset and like brake bias and stuff was, and I don't change it from the like stock in these cars. Like whatever the stock setup gives you, I haven't really touched it. So it's all about just getting the practice and the feel for the car mainly, because that's all preference for the most part. I'm not really using the brakes, so that's not going to really affect much in these cars. On the oval side, it'd affect more. But these cars, not really hitting the brake. 5 car ended up getting into second. I think he fell back some. Oh no, he was the one that started second. Never mind. They're just having a battle back there. I see them getting side by side and stuff. Ooh, 2 car got into somebody, it sounds like. Not sure who. Don't know if he got into the 5 back there or the 6 car. I'm not sure. But you can see all this grip being built up in the middle. You could actually start using it a decent amount through the feature race. A lot of grip is being built up a little bit lower on turn 1 and 2 as well, because people are not running the top as much. I'll continue to run up there as long as there's a good amount of grip. But it is definitely the fastest in 1 and 2 up there. White flag. One more time around. We should have no problems as long as we don't destroy ourselves into the wall. Have a good gap behind us. They were battling for most of it. 5 car ends up keeping second spot, it looks like, unless somebody throws a slider on him in my mirror. Nobody's even that close, so they're just singled out. The 6 car actually ended up getting third. Good run by him. I know he started 5th, it looked like. Still was running 3s and 4s there to end that, so that was nice. Yeah, I'm not that excited, Spotter. It's only a heat race. It's an 8-lap heat race. If we can do that at the end of the feature, that'd be great. But heat race doesn't mean as much by any means. But we were running solid times there through the whole heat. 289, 327, 321, 379, 309, and 426 on the last lap. Wasn't really pushing it too hard on the last lap, but didn't really change my line at all. But let's see how the next heat race goes. It seemed like a fairly clean one. Through my heat at least, so we'll see how heat number 2 goes and see if they can keep it just as clean. Let me get my hand for the switching people on the keyboard, because I have my keyboard to the left of me so I cannot type and stuff when I drive. But we'll see if they can keep it pretty clean here. We got the 8, the 13, the 3, the 4, 9. I can't see what the orange car is yet. He is the 11 and, or wait, which one? Oh, 10 and the 11. 10 was like hard to see at first, but we'll see if the 8 car gets a good enough jump here to start his heat race and get out to a lead like we did. He's got a Rick and Morty car. I like it. It looked good. Never actually watched the show, but it sounds hilarious from what I've heard of it. I've seen like memes and everything of it, so it seems like a show I would watch and enjoy. I just don't watch TV much ever, so, but it looks like a good car. The 13, I think, looks like an old Kozlowski scheme from when he was on the 2. Don't know if he still has that sponsor as the 6, but he's also disappeared. The 13's blinking a little bit, which is terrifying. We'll see if they have a clean race. 8 car really waited on it. I think he missed the shift as well. 13's going to end up taking the lead up top. They're almost 3 wide there for second. 4 car is going to pull out into second currently. 8 car is still going to be on the inside going into the corners. 4 car has cleared him. They are almost 3 wide for third. 8 slides up into the 3 slightest bit. 13 and the 4 are battling up front. 9 car is going super low down here, trying to get any sort of line on the 8. Not going to work out in the bottom 1 and 2. Everyone's kind of running mostly mid through the corner. The 4 is the only one running real low through 3 and 4. Almost gets the inside of the 13 there. Everyone's keeping it pretty clean. You hear some people getting in the wall. There's a wreck back there. Don't know what happened between the 11 and the 10. But we're going to go back up to the leaders. 4 cars still trying to get by the 13 here. Gonna slide up into him. No, he's going to keep it clean. It's hard to get a run on somebody and get all the way up front. 13's going super high in that corner. 4 car might catch up some. What lap are they on? 4 going on a 5, so halfway through their heat race currently. 4 car gets in the wall some, but able to get off it quick enough. Not going to affect him at all. 13's running pretty clean lines. He's just running super high in 3 and 4, which is really odd. The 4 car, his front left is kind of bouncing. I think smacking the wall may have been a little bit of visual messing up his car. I don't think it's really affecting his car. Or maybe he's not able to turn as well. I don't know. He might smack the wall off a 2 here. Ooh, 13 car hits the wall all the way down the backstretch. That's going to slow him way up. Lap 6 going on the lap 7. The 4 car is trying to catch up. 8's trying to do anything he can to catch back up as well. 4 car smashing into the wall once again. Gonna be close here at the end. 2 laps to go. 1.5 now. We'll see if the 4 car tries to pull anything on the 13. I can't believe how high they're running through these corners. Like, it's kind of interesting to me. 4 car hits the wall again. This is white flag. We'll see if the 4 tries to throw a slider. 13's really sideways off of turn 2. Going for it. 13's gonna block down low. 4 car may get a run. Oh yeah, he got a pretty good run there. 13's gonna leave it open for him, and I think the 13 got it at the line. Just barely. 0.006, damn.
Damn, dude.
So it seems like that outside in 3 and 4 is coming in pretty well from what that showed. So that's very interesting, but we got, let's see, the feature race. I'm on pole, 13's in the second, the 5 cars in third, 4 cars in fourth. Let's see how this goes. The 6 car has been pretty quick. That 4 car was very quick there towards the end of that heat. I thought like that middle lane would work better in 3 and 4, but they made that outside work with all the grip. Very interesting to see. Might be a crazy feature though. Hopefully we don't get many cautions. We only got 25 laps. Pretty big track. It's easy to avoid people as long as you don't get in the wall and just stop in the middle of the track, because that can definitely happen. But hopefully we can get out to a lead to start with and not have to worry about it. And then if a caution comes out, I'm pretty sure we're single file after that. So we should be able to pull away at that point, off of starts at least. I think once you get rolling, it'll be a little different. But we might have the advantage on the starts and restarts being up front. Not gonna do what the 8 car did. He waited till like all the way on the green flag and he lost spots. And I think he missed a shift too, which is why I'll be starting in 4th gear also. It worked out in the heat race, it worked out in the heat race pretty well. You just get going and the car is already like in gear, so you don't have to worry about it. Because I have forgotten the shift in these once. I think it was at USA or something, where like I heard the rev limiter and then shifted. Like I didn't like miss a shift, I just forgot it. But it is what it is. One more time around, we'll get this feature race going.
Man, it's like you guys found some of that speed you've been looking for. You wanted this thing from the back last year. Ought to be pretty easy to do this year, right?
Okay. I could hardly understand what the dude's saying with the driver interview thing. That's funny. That's funny. I've never heard that, I don't think. Like a random voice just coming over saying things like I ran in the back last year or came from the back last year. I don't know. That's real interesting. We'll see if I can get a good jump again.
Hello? What the fuck?
They are wrecking in the back, it looks like. I don't even see like half the field. Like behind me, I didn't even see like half the field, I think. And there's immediately a caution.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm not sure what the hell happened. But everybody's going to revert back to where they started at originally. So we had an immediate caution. I think they were wrecking before the green even flew. Because I didn't even see half the field behind me. I don't know what the hell happened.
I didn't get the rejoin on the line.
I have no clue what they just
To be
said.
honest.
But I'm pretty sure we'll be single file on the restarts. Hopefully we can actually get some green flag racing, because I want to see how quick these guys are and see if we can hold them off here. But we got a couple laps under caution, so I'll bring you guys back when we get ready to go green.
Get ready to roll here.
Alright, we are single file like I thought. Apparently somebody did a dive bomb. I don't know what happened. We literally didn't even get through a corner, I don't think. So I think there were people wrecking before the start-finish line in general. Because how many people were even behind us? Okay, it looks like everybody's behind us. Maybe my mirror is just not showing everybody, or I'm not just seeing everybody. I have no clue. I don't know what the hell is going on. I can barely see the pace truck. I can't see him. I knew he was in pit lane at that point. And we'll see if we could just run the top and try not to hit the wall, along with everybody else behind us, because everybody just hit the wall, it looked like, behind us. Gonna run like right through the middle to start with, see what happens with the runs. That top lane seemed very fast for the 13. Damn, he went flying. I thought for sure he was gonna throw a slider that time around, but the top side is very fast. So that's good to know.
Get off the track, Seaton. You suck.
13's going low. He's not gonna be able to throw a slider, but he's gonna run that middle line.
Clear low.
Got a little sideways off of 4 there.
Clear.
And we got caution already. People are having problems, it seems like. I don't know what's going on, but people are just having problems. We got such a big track. Like, you could run the bottom, you could run the top. The top seems to be a little faster at the moment. But there's a few people stopped here on the front stretch. And I think the 5 car started in 3rd or something like that. I don't know what happened to him.
Did your balls just drop?
But we got another couple laps in the caution. Hopefully we get some green flag running. This 13 seems pretty quick, so it'll be a fun race, I think. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green again.
Pit road in. Like to say hello to all of our
Alright, one to go once again. I'm going to try to keep the pace truck more where I can see him instead of running all the way up because my post is in the way. But apparently I guess the 5 dive bomb, I don't know what the hell happened. We'll go back and see all the incidents after the race. What are you doing, 13? Jesus Christ. We're hopefully going to get a good start here once again.
Smash that gas pedal there, boss man. Let's do it.
Wait for the pace truck. Get a good launch, try to get out to a little bit of a lead, and hopefully they'll start battling side by side behind us. And we'll see if we can wear this track in some more and actually get like some different grooves ran in. But it seems like right now the top is pretty dominant at the moment. But that makes for a lot of opportunity to throw some slide jobs, which is fun. I think he was going to throw a slider, but he kind of got in the back of us going into turn 1. So that kind of slowed him up. I know the 4 is right on him, so I don't know if he's going to try to throw one on the 13 at all, or just try to run low at all. But we really need to get these right side tires up here in the grip without getting ourselves in the wall. That was about as close as you could get it, but that was very fast. And we got another caution. Jesus Christ. Like, can people not just not run into each other? It's not that difficult.
I didn't mean to hit you. I lied too much. I'm sorry.
I want to get some green flag laps in, because I want this track to change and try to... oh, there might be some wrecking happening under caution. But,
no intention to hit you.
But I want to get this track like changed up, like running it, and maybe you'll get some different grooves through it. That'd be fun. So another couple laps in the caution. Hopefully we can get some green flag running, because it seems like first one we got no laps, second one we got like 3, and this one we got like 2 to 3. So unfortunately getting a bunch of cautions here at Eldora.
Earl, just another quick one.
I don't know what the hell just happened. The 14 was like stopped on the backstretch. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that, and we went around them. And then I guess the 14 was coming back around, trying to get around everybody. And the 13 is like warming his tires for some reason and got smashed. Like, you could see in my mirror, his whole left side is like destroyed. I don't know what the hell just happened. Oh, yikes.
Yes, sir.
Ah, that explains it.
Alright, pace truck's in. We'll see if the 13 car is destroyed or not. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, that was ridiculous. Also, like, I don't know why the 14 was just stopped on the backstretch, so that's part of it too. Because if he wasn't stopped on the backstretch, he never would have had to go back around everybody. Oh yeah, we're pulling away a little bit now. Actually getting our right sides, like, in the grip. God, you have to get right up on the wall. It's hard not to smack it, because as soon as you get into it, like, your car is pretty straight, so both your front and back are probably going to get in the wall, and that's going to slow you up a lot. Like what happened to the 13 in the his heat race. Really got to be careful off of turn 2. I try to turn down a little bit off of turn 2 because it kind of sticks out a little. 4 car is throwing a slider on the 13. Not going to clear him. That's going to slow up the 4 car a lot. He seems to be pretty quick, so I hope he struggles to get around the 13. I'm struggling right there, but I kind of pulled away still. He might have gotten on the wall. Yeah, you have to get way the hell up there. You got a little bit more room off of turn 4 with some grip, which is nice, but damn. You got to get all the way the hell up here. And it is very tough to. I'm happy I'm doing as well as I am, knock on wood. About halfway this time by. Luckily, we haven't had to deal with any of the damn drama in the race, because there seems like there's been some craziness happening back there. I'm happy we got the pole and won our heat race. And the 4 and 13 were in the second heat race, so I really haven't raced with them at all, besides in the feature. They both seem pretty quick, but I'm still pulling away the slightest bit. I think the 4 might be a little faster than him though, but as the 4 gets in the wall, I just saw in my mirror. That slowed him up some. Yeah, I'm just trying not to slide up off of turn 2 as much as possible. Just trying to be conservative with it for the most part, even though we're inches away from the wall. There's not much being conservative as you can. Like, I'm interested to go back and see how close we were to the wall at some points in this race, because we are flying. We got some lap cars up here, and there's a caution. 4 car was going for a slider there in 3 and 4, it looks like. I don't know where this 12 car is going. I don't want to end up getting next to him and his car just breaks down, because I don't know where he's going at. But we got 10 laps left, running really well up front.
Oh, what a fucking surprise.
I'm interested to see how many incidents are in this race at the end of it, but 10 laps to go when we go green. Hopefully we can hold this lead for the rest of it, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green, hopefully for the last time.
1 to go.
Alright. 13 car looks a little bit more banged up. He might have hit the right side on the wall at one point, because his front right looks a little bit bent up. But hopefully we could have a green to the rest of this, because we had a good, like, what, 8 laps there, I think, green? 7 to 8? Don't know what happened for that wreck. I know the 12 car was super slow, like through the middle and the top of the track, but I don't think the caution was for him. I think it was somewhere else. Waiting on the pace truck. I don't know if the 4 is getting into the back of the 13 and that's what we're hearing, because I hear somebody like either hitting the wall or hitting a car. And it might be the 4 like trying to get into the back of the 13 to get him to go off the start. But we got out to a real good lead that time. That was a really good jump by us. Either that or the 13 was like trying to brake check the 4. I don't know what the hell was going on. But we just got to keep it steady up here. I got in the wall at the restart, so I'm trying to not do that. We got a pretty comfortable lead at the moment, but no lead is super comfortable, because you screw up just a little bit, everybody's going to be right on you. I just want to keep trying to pull away. And the 4 is probably going to get in the second. But he's throwing a slider. They're about wrecking there off of turn 2. Don't cause a caution, please. I got such a big lead at this point. Please don't throw any cautions. Trying to go back-to-back races with wins. That'd be awesome. Oop, got my back end into the wall a little bit. But luckily our front end didn't go around. I had the back like skewed out a little bit further than normal. But it's a dogfight back there for second, it looks like. 4 car trying to pull away from them. 6 car gets in the third, it looks like. Good for him. He's running pretty well. But we have a pretty comfortable lead. If we don't have a caution, I should win this. Unless I can just start screwing up a ton. And we get a caution. God damn it. Why can't we get any green flag racing? Please. Jesus Christ. This 4 car has been fast and really aggressive, so need to try to get a good jump here. We have like 5 laps left here on the green.
Hey, 6, you have a mic?
I'm not sure if he does. He was typing to me. He might though. But hopefully last restart, and hopefully we can pull away and keep running as well as we have been.
Anybody in the top 4 have a mic?
But I'll bring you guys back when we get ready to go green.
What's up, Cole?
1 to go.
Alright. We're going to have 5 to go when we hit the green. Hopefully we can get a good jump. It looks like the 13s fell all the way back to 5th. This might be a crazy restart. People really trying to push it. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to back up to the 4 car because he is like way back there, and he's gonna probably try to get a jump. I'm like still trying to back it up because he is just going so slow here. I don't want too much room between him and I.
Line up behind the pace car.
So right before the pace truck pulls in, trying to get a little bit of a jump because I don't want him to try to time it or anything. Don't want any fuckery happening on this last one. Ooh, third place nailed the wall. Ooh, he hit the wall pretty hard off of turn 2 there. I think the third place car did too. Don't get in the wall. It's trying to pull me. I feel it. We're right up on it. But with how high we're running in the corners, probably pretty easy to throw a slider from a lot of places. Just gotta hold it up here and we should be fine. Damn, he had a good run through that corner. Never mind. He had a really good 3 and 4. And that's what I didn't want happening with a caution, because I know this 4 car seems like he's really fast. Car stayed real straight that time. That was great. Oop, got in the wall a little off turn 4. We're okay. I knew we were going to get into it in turn 1 there. Try to straighten it out coming off turn 2. Okay. We getting all in the back of us. He had a really good 3 and 4. Probably going to go low here. He is. He just parked in front of us.
Outside.
He's going to push us all the way down here, so I'm going to push him back up.
Outside.
Ah, good race. I'll take it. He wanted to park it in front of us and then push us all the way down 3 and 4. I wasn't going to take that. Oh, God, that was rough. I'll take the 2X out of that. I don't care. 6 car finished 3rd. But if you're going to push us all the way down, I'm going to push him back up.
I was gonna let you pass.
Jesus, because I was going to cross him over coming off of turn 2, and he like parked it really low that I wasn't expecting.
That wasn't wrecking, bro. That was roughing
Oh,
towards
God.
the end of the line.
That was terrifying. I really thought that we were going to wreck, go into the wall or something. Happy we got that win, though. Led just about every lap. I think we might have led every lap still. That was green, at least. I don't think the 4 car got us at the line at all. Oh, that was terrifying. Usually I don't get into people like that, especially like in the last corner, but if you're going to pinch us down there, I'm going to push you back up. I don't care. But try to run this thing backwards against the wall. That's going to be interesting. Happy we got the win, though. Damn it, yeah, you cannot run this thing backwards. Let's go put it in victory lane, though. I like the victory lane here that's in the pit lane. It looks really good. Wish you could use the handbrake in like every car. I have it set up for rally and stuff, but I never use it because I don't run rally. Oh, okay. I just freaking barely hit the gas in 2nd gear and it just turned on me as soon as we got into the concrete. Let's go park it here in victory lane. That was a tough, hard-fought battle. I knew the 4 was very fast, and he was like pushing us there at the end. Super close. Yeah, I just hit this here and spun right around. I love the victory lane. It looks so good. But let's go watch those last few laps because, damn, we screwed up once pretty bad right there where we got in the wall. So I had to come down. So I didn't hit it off of turn 2 again. He had a really good speed on me, and he had a really good 3 and 4. Got into the back of us a little bit there, bumped us. Got us a little sideways. I knew he was going to throw a slider in 1 and 2. Like, he was all over our bumper here. I was letting him throw a slider. I was going to cross him back over because I figured he's going to go all the way to the top, and he just kind of parked it middle. But that didn't really work. And then I have a little bit of run on him. I'm on his back left. He's going to pinch us all the way down. I'm going to push you right back up. And then just a drag race to the line. This is like the Darlington finish, man. That's crazy. It was like the Darlington, the old Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch Darlington finish, because he was holding left. You could see his front left tire just holding it to the left, trying to get into us. So it is what it is. I'll take the 2X out of that. We win by 0.49 on the stopwatch. So that's awesome. But let's go see what some of these incidents were, man, because there was too many. I'm pretty sure, like, hang on, let me just back it up a little bit and just pause it here, because I'm pretty sure before even the green, there was people wrecking, because I didn't see hardly any of the field. Look how spread out they are back here. They're so far back. I don't know what I think this is the 5 car, yeah. What the hell is going on? Oh, did he like not go off the start or something? Is that what happened? Oh yeah, he just never went. And he started in, what, 4th? Or a 3rd. He was on the inside lane. I'm pretty sure he was behind us, yeah. Just never went off the start. Everybody's trying to get around him. Then he decides to go and catches the whole field as we're taking the green. And he just straight runs over the 12 there. How many instants people end up with? Let's see this. He ended up with 12. The 9 ended up with 12. He's just running over the 2 car also. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? 6 just trying to get back. He just runs over the back left, the 2, runs him all the way over. This is what caused the first wreck, 100%. Because they are all wrecking back here. 9 car. Pace truck hasn't even gotten in all the way halfway down pit lane, and there's already a caution. Like, 9 car got completely fucked out of that going around. But since we didn't even get a lap, everybody's gonna get their spot back at least. But already having some damaged cars sucks at that point. That's terrible. Like, that's probably the worst thing I've ever seen. And if you don't go out of pit lane, like, you shouldn't be able to come back and get your spot. Okay, what the hell happened here? This is off the restart. I think this is like 1 lap in. 4 cars trying to come up. Tries to shut the door on the 5. 5 gets sideways, comes down onto the 6. And just completely straight lines it into the corner. Nails the 4. Don't know how the 4 didn't wreck there. It was crazy. I thought for sure the 4 or the 5 were wrecking. And then something just happened. This thing's like skipping really badly. Like, into the incidents. Like, bad placements. 6 car comes up, hits the other 6 car, which he's the 5. And then, why would you decide to turn down at that point? You see the guy coming, and you decide to go anyways. And now they're just face off. I think this is off the restart. The 5 comes down, hits the 11. That was probably the next caution. I think this is under caution. 9 car is still just digging it for some reason. Gets into the back of the 7. Oh yeah, this is what happened. Like, the 14's just coming through. Don't know why the 13's doing this. Like, he's, like, warming up his tires or some shit. I don't know. He just decides to do this under caution. The 14's just trying to come back by. I don't think he expected the 13 to turn straight down into him. That was hilarious. That was really funny. 6 car, 4 cars up in the wall as well in front of him. 3 car into the wall for turn 4, all the way into the wall. His front right might be stuck into it or something, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, his front right's screwed. That may have been the caution, him stuck in the wall. That may have been it. 5 cars still trying to get some spots back. Tries to throw a slider, not clear on the 9. 9 could have checked up though if he saw him coming. But also, if you're on a single monitor, you're not going to see that coming at all. Dirt's very difficult on a single monitor. Oh, well, okay. 12 car either straightened out bad or thought somebody was too close to him. And he's stuck on the wall too. His front right's probably screwed up. And I think this is why he was super slow when that 1 caution came out. But I don't know what the other caution was. I guess it was for him. I don't know. The 4 and the 13. This was the battle for second right before the caution came out. Don't know what happened there. 13 trying to squeeze in there. 6 car barely gets into his back and right. Sends him down the track. That's probably what gets the 13 back into 4th. 13 tries to throw a slide job. Not clear. 2 cars taking advantage of that. He came out of nowhere. They're 3 wide off of turn 2. And this is the caution. 8 car gets into the 13. They both just go slide into the inside innocently. And then I think this was the next green. 8 cars in the wall. 7 throws a slider on the 8. 8 does a good crossover. And the 7 was a little low there on the straightaway. 13 tries to come in, gets into the side of him. And that's actually the end of the race. I think the 13's trying to chase down the 8 for some reason. Right from their wreck. Okay, and that was it. So, overall, had a good race. I don't know how, like, our thing at the end didn't count as for the incident counter, but crazy finish. I knew he was going to be really aggressive because he seemed like he was the entire time, but it is what it is. But I usually don't get into people, especially, like, going for it at the end like this, but if you're going to block me all the way down, you're going to get pushed up. I feel like neither of us did anything wrong. We're just going for it at that point, so it is what it is. Had a good race. I wouldn't have been that disappointed finishing second because the 4 car was very fast there, but luckily we did win it, have 2 in a row, and I think that's our 76th third win. I'm pretty sure I saw earlier I had 75 after the limited race we did the other day, so that's awesome. We're going for 100. The road to 100 wins is awesome. And we should gain some iRating out of this, being car number 1, finishing first. Pretty sure we led all the laps as well, so let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in. Strength of field was super low, 13-15. Jesus Christ. It was the only split, though. Only 15 people registered. We had the fastest lap of the race. 4-car was right on our heel with that on lap 22. Damn, we ran a 1 on lap 23? That's crazy. How the hell did we get that fast on the last few laps? I don't understand that. We're the only ones that ran it like that late. Everybody else ran it lap 5 or so, which makes sense. But damn, we were flying there at the end on that top side. He was really pushing me though, so I'm not shocked that we picked up the pace there, trying to run closer and closer to the wall. It says the 14 led 4 laps, which makes absolutely no sense, but we led every green lap basically, which is awesome. Gained 22 iRating out of that. Great race by the 4. We had to have that Darlington race there at the end, which was awesome. He was really low iRating though for being the 4 car. He was under 1700, over 1700 now. 6 car ran really well, almost up to 1400. You got that. If you end up watching this, hello. Appreciate you asking me advice in the race and saying I was fast. You were pretty quick as well. You ran really well. I know you started what, 5th in our heat race, I want to say. No, you started 7th in the heat. Oh wait, no, that's qualifying. So yeah, you started 3rd. No, you started 4th in the heat race. Okay, started 4th, finished 3rd, gained a spot. You started 5th, finished 3rd in the feature, so you're just getting better, man. That was awesome. You're getting better at it, so keep that up, and you will continue to move forward, especially with your iRating. You have very low iRating. Not saying like 1400 is bad, but it's just a lot lower than a lot of races I'm in. So you keep doing that, you'll definitely win some races in your splits. This split was just super low because it was the only 15 people that registered, but luckily we get the win. Having to put the side-by-side bumper to the 4 car after he pushed us all the way down. Really had no choice there at all, because we were either going to try to throw a slider on him, and he probably could have crossed us back over and got us at the line if he did that. Instead, he wanted to try to push us all the way down, hoping we'd lift. I wasn't going to lift on the last corner there when we get pushed down all the way. So you're going to get pushed all the way up to the wall. And luckily we keep it straight and have a good Darlington side-by-side hitting finish. I don't think I've ever really had that. I've had some close side-by-side finishes, but not like that. So that was a lot of fun. I'll take the 2 instants, still gain a little safety as well. There was only like 3 different A guys in here. Interesting. But there was a lot of wrecks, unfortunately. What was the 2 car? 2800. I know I've raced him before. I recognize the last name, so definitely I've raced him before. I don't think I really recognize a lot of the other guys, though, which makes sense. I might recognize the 5 car, but he ended up with a lot of incidents and DQ'd out of it with the 9, it looks like. So it is what it is. 2 wins in a row, back-to-back. We'll see if we could try to go for 3 next time we run the dirt. I don't know exactly what we'll be running next, but I want to run the... I think the super late models might be at Eldora, I want to say. Either that or the World of Outlaws sprint cars. One of the 2 are at Eldora, so we'll probably end up running that this week and might run the other one as well, depending on what track they're at. I forgot what track everything's at, to be honest, so I will see that later in the week. But next off will probably be Kansas in the NASCAR. That seems like a lot of fun, running the wall and trying to be fast in that, so... Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys have ran this week and how it's gone for you. Hopefully you have less cautions than we did, because we had 5 cautions in 25 laps. That is atrocious. We had one before the green flag really even dropped. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one.